Okay, so just a mat and no weights today. Make sure you have some water close by if you need it. And let's get moving. Okay, so let's stand tall, and you can have your feet on the mat or on the floor, and then your hands are going to just go on your hips at first. We're just going to take some nice big wide pliés to warm up through the hips. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, great. We'll go down and then squeeze as you come back up. How's the video quality today?
Good.
Okay. Good, keep going, squeeze as you come back up, down, just squeeze through the glutes. Good, now bring the arms out to a T, just go down and out to the T, down and out to the T, warming up the body, take some big deep breaths. I actually went for a little 10-minute walk earlier and it is chilly outside. Good, now we're gonna go down, lift the arms all the way up, and then back down. Arms go over the head and back down. Arms all the way up and down. Reach those arms up. You can crisscross them the opposite way each time. Now, as we go down, same thing. As we come up, watch my feet. You're going to come up onto the toes, reach the arms up. Go down, drop the heels. Come up onto the toes, drop down. Toes and drop. Those heels just lift a little bit. And as always, you don't have to. So anything that we do today, make sure that you modify to your needs. So if you need to slow it down a little bit, you can. I always try to teach a little bit faster on these. Since we're not in person, I feel like it will push you a little bit more. And you can always slow it down as needed. Good, bring this down, hands on the hips. Turn your toes directly forward. So we're just going to go from side to side. Take a big deep breath. Just leaning into those hips, keeping those toes facing forwards. Good, now add the arms. So we're going to go down and lift. Down and lift. Those fingertips touch the floor, or they come onto the knees, or they come to here and they go to the knees. Obviously, over the head is going to bring the heart rate up a little bit more. So we're doing some big movements. Again, if you're just jumping in, joining us, we just need a mat today. Down and up and down and up. One more. Good, we're going to come up, bring those arms out to the T, and then just give me little circles of the arms, warming up those shoulders. Good. Kind of move those legs around a little. Now, big circles of the arms backwards. Keep going with those arms. Keep breathing for me. Good. Big circles of those arms. Now, I want you to stand on your mat if it's okay for your balance. If it's not, I want you to stand on the floor where you have a little bit more stability sometimes. We'll start with the hands on the hips, and I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. My feet are parallel. Think as if you're laying on the reformer and your heels are in that parallel position. Some standing footwork to begin. Go down nice and slow, abdominals pulled in, but you have a long spine. You'll exhale, press back up. It's okay to lean slightly forwards, but I want you to try to get into more of that upright position. This isn't going to happen here, right? But we can try to lean back a little bit. Think movement through the ankles. Down, press through the heels to come back up. If you want to add on, the hands can come to the heart. That's a good option. If you want to add on, I'm going to keep this for the rest of the time. The arms come up in line with the ears. So as we go down, those arms are in line with the ears. Exhale, we push and squeeze. Inhale as we go down. Exhale, push. Good. Let's just do 2 more on this parallel heels. One more. Good. As we come up, we're gonna rise up onto our toes. Pull the abdominals into the back. You're gonna go down. It's gonna be more of an upright position on this set. Exhale, lift, reach for the sky. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale as we drop, but keep those heels lifted. Exhale, press to the sky with those fingertips. The hands can come to the heart if it's too much on the shoulders. You can also bring the arms out to a T, just for a little bit of a modified work. Hands to the hips if you need to bring them all the way down. We go down. Exhale, lift. 3 more. 2 more here. Once more. Whenever we come up to the top, you're gonna bring the heels together, toes turn out, and just put your hands behind your head. Put your elbows slightly in front of the ears. Stay in the frog position. We'll go down, knees will open. Exhale, squeeze to the top. We go down. Exhale, push. I want you to think of that zipping motion, squeezing up through the midline of the body. Heels stay together the whole time, and we lift. Good. Exhale, push. Exhale, lift. We have 3. And exhale, squeeze. 2. Once more here. Hold here for me. Now, I want you to take the knees, turn them in to parallel. Hold. Little pulses. Go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop your heels and stand up. You're going to take your feet wide. They're going to be a little bit wider than your shoulders. Heels down, toes just turn slightly out. Those arms reach up over the head, palms face in, we go down. Exhale, push. Think of pushing away from the foot bar on the reformer as you work. Down, exhale, lift. If the arms need to bend a little bit, that's okay. But try to keep those long arms, shoulders away from the ears. Engage the tricep. Reach through the fingertips. Let's do 2 more here. Abs pulled into the back. 1 more. We're going to come up to the top. Drop the arms for just a second. I want you to float up onto the toes. The heels are only slightly turned in here. Same thing, up on the toes. Arms come up. We go down slowly. We're going to track those knees right over the middle toes. Going down. Exhale, push. Go down to your range. Those legs are starting to shake. 4. Here's 5. 6. Here we go. We have 2 more. We have 1 more. Hold it here. Bring your hands to your hips. Keep your heels lifted. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do 1 more set because we're already here. Why not? 8, 7. Heels up or down. 4, 3, 2. Drop your heels. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes forwards. And just hinge at the waist and let everything fall down. Find a stretch right there. Kind of shift your hips from side to side by bending one knee and then the other. Then we're going to slowly roll up from there. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Perfect. So now that we've warmed the legs, let's get a little bit of balance work going here. So a little bit of a flow with a warm up and a stretch together. Stand on your mat, or if it's not stable enough, just stand on the floor or the carpet. Feet are going to stay in parallel. And I want you to see mostly the lower half of my body. That's why I have the camera the way it is. So you're gonna lift that left leg up, or your right leg probably, your right leg up. Hold this. You can keep the knee bent, but I want you to flex the foot back towards you. I'll show you from the side. Try not to lean back into it. Stand tall, engage the quad on the standing leg and grow up out of that leg. Then I want you to, if you want, extend the leg straight out. Now you can grab on at the leg, or if it's available, put your 2 fingers around your big toe, press the heel forward. It might look like this, and that's okay. You're just gonna try to stand up as much as you can. If you need to stay with the hand on the knee, stay there and I'll give you the motion. I'm gonna turn back to you, stay where you are. So moving through some stretching to get us moving here. Just hold. Now, as you hold, you're gonna open the leg. I want you to stand as tall as you can. Woo! Don't copy your instructor, right? Here we go. Stand tall. Good. Now, stay where you are and bend the knee. Grab onto the back of the foot and just pull the leg back slightly and hold. Stay where you are because I'm going to turn so you can see. For the next one, we're still on the same leg. We haven't switched legs at all. You're going to extend the leg out behind you and hinge forwards. Then you're going to reach the arms out in front. Teeny tiny bend in that standing leg. Then we're going to swim. Breathe in the nose, kick the leg and the arms, and out of the mat. Breathe in the nose, makes your brain work a little, and out of the mouth. Standing swimming. Breathe in the nose, and out of the mouth. As always, hold on to something if needed. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now fold forwards here and hold. I want you to take that back leg down to the ground and step your other foot pretty far forwards. So get a big stance here and hold. Good. Then on your back foot, I want you to turn it about 45 degrees and drop the heel. Then I want you to windmill the arms up to warrior 2. Hold here. So you're going to reach forwards. There's no rules anymore, right? There's no rules. Nothing's normal, so we can add a little bit of yoga. Reach the arms long. You're going to look over that middle finger. Now relax your shoulders. Make this really big. Widen that stance if needed. Feel that leg working. Try not to let the knee turn in. Take another deep breath here. Good. Now, we're going to windmill the arms back down. Lift that back heel. Turn the toes under. Drop the knee. And then you're going to lift the arms up and lean back. Hold here. Get a stretch through that front hip flexor. Feeling that front leg working. Think about hugging the inner thighs in towards one another energetically. Hands can stay down on the leg if needed. We're going to switch this immediately to a pyramid. So the hands come down, we pop up, we try to drop the back heel, but it's probably not going to hit the floor because we're going to stay in parallel. We're dropping the chest and holding. Now we're going to move through the 2 of those a little bit quicker. We're going to come down to the knee, lift the arms. We're going to bring the hands down and lift up into a pyramid. We're going to come forwards, bend the knee, come down, hands down, lift the hips, squeeze through that front leg. Then we bend the knee. We come up. Your hands can always just go to the leg. Go down and we lift. Drop that back heel as much as you can. Forwards. Hands come down. One more. Good. We're going to go through one more time. Down. Lift the arms. Hands go down. Then we lift the hips and press back and hold. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step back into a plank and just hold. I want you to think of pushing up away from the floor. Spread your fingertips wide and point your pointer finger directly towards the front of the mat. Hug the elbows in a little. Draw down to the lats. Belly button into the spine. Squeeze your glutes a little. Engage your quads. You should be vibrating from all of those cues now. making the body work harder. Holding this for 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna lift the hips into a pike. Hold that, pedal the heels out a couple of times, heels down, walk your hands back to your feet. Then I want you to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze your glutes, press the pelvis forward, shoulders down and back. I'm gonna meet you back in the center of the mat. You're gonna take that knee up. Whenever we start to open the leg, if you need to just stay with the knee here, please do that. Hold this. If you want, you can take your 2 peace fingers, reach around the big toe, reach it forwards out in front. Shoulders down and back, just hold and breathe. Good. Good. Squeeze, focus, hold on to the wall or something if needed. You're gonna open that leg, and if you need to, bend the leg as you open. Try to stand as tall as you can. Use that standing leg. Just breathe. Anything is a-okay on this, right? You're gonna bend the knee, try to keep it lifted, grab onto the foot, pull back, bobble around, and get a little bit of a quad stretch. Good, try to hug the knees close together. Press the pelvis forwards just a little bit. Should still feel that heart rate lifted. Stay where you are. I'm going to turn so that you can see. Hold this. We're going to start to tip forwards, and you're going to kick the leg out back behind you. You're going to stay lifted. Then the arms are going to reach back out in front. We swim. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. You got this. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Bring the hands down. Hold this. Step that back foot way back. Keep the heel lifted. Bring that front foot forwards. Big lunge here. Then you're going to take your back foot, turn it 45 degrees, plant it down. Then you're going to lift the arms, windmill them up to warrior 2. You're going to reach the arms all the way up. Shoulders relax here and hold. Draw down and back. That knee is going to want to turn in. Open that leg out. Try to keep the hips from lifting up in the back. You want to stick it down. Pelvis forwards. Hold here. Keep shifting the weight forwards. Feel that front leg burning. Breathe again. Windmill the arms down, back heel turns. Hold this. You're going to drop the back knee, lift the arms. We'll go back into this kneeling lunge, stretching first. Bring the hands down, lift the hips, press the heel down, and then drop the chest, relax the shoulders, bend the elbows. On the front foot, keep weight in your big toe. Bend the knees, come down, we lift. Good, your hands come down, the hips come up. That back heel reaches towards the floor, but without letting it turn in, try to press down. You're gonna bend the knee, come up, breathe here. Good, the hands are gonna go down. You're gonna lift the hips and press back. Shoulders relaxed. Bend the knees again. You're gonna lift. Good. Hands are gonna come down. We're gonna lift the hips and press back. Good, bend the knees. And lift. One more, down, push up. And then we step back into that plank. Hold here in this plank. Remember to stay strong. Don't let the hips move. I want you to tuck the pelvis under just a bit. Good. Now, just a little bonus. Rock forwards and backwards, only if it's okay with your body. You're going to point the toes, and you're going to flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point and flex. You can always just stay steady and still. We have 4. And 3. Should be breathing a little harder. 2, and 1. Lift the hips into that plank hold, press the heels towards the floor, pedal them a couple of times, and then walk your hands back to your feet. Let your head hang, and then roll up one vertebrae at a time, scoop, scoop, squeeze the glutes, pelvis forward, shoulders down and back. Good. Take a breath, shake all of that out, grab a drink if needed, and then meet me back on your mat. So we're gonna go down, side lying on the mat. We're not gonna bring that arm all the way down. We're gonna come onto the elbow. We're gonna place the hands up behind the head. Everybody with me?
Yep.
Yep, okay, we're good. So all the way down, hands up behind the head. I want you to stack the legs. If it's too much, bring your bottom knee forwards for balance. Otherwise, just keep them both out and just a hairline in front of the hips. Hold this. Now you're gonna bring the back leg back behind and make a big rainbow all the way over into the front, and you might roll over, okay? So lift and back behind. You've got to try to stay steady with those arms. If this top hand needs to stay down on the ground, you'll notice a big difference if you have that support. So if you can, keep it up behind the head and keep that big rainbow going. Good, big circle. So a little hip work here, basically, moving the leg around. A little bit of abdominal work and balance. Let's do a couple more, then we're gonna change the movement. Good. You're gonna lift the leg up, bring it into the center, pull the knee into your chest, kick it straight out, and bicycle it legs straight backwards as far as you can without moving anything else. Then you bend the knee into your chest, reach straight out and bicycle. Good, should be challenging here on the balance. Good. Good, now you're gonna extend the leg out, bring it back into the center hold here. Lift and lift. 6, 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now teeny tiny little circles forwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch directions just like you're inside of a small bowl. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, immediately, just roll over onto your back. Keep your hands up behind the head. Bring your legs up to tabletop. Lift the head and chest. Then extend the legs out and bicycle them. Reach the legs away. Bicycling. Try to get those shoulder blades up off of the mat. Reach as far as you can, then drag it back towards you, splitting the legs as far as they will go. One more on each leg. Then we're going to pause, reverse, and lift, and lift. Try to engage that quadricep on the front of the leg so that we're getting the work through the quad and the hip flexor. It's going to make you stronger through the abdominals here. One more on each leg. Then we lift the legs all the way up. We bend at the knee, rock ourselves up, and then we're going to turn on the mat facing the opposite direction. Great job, you guys. So hands are going to come up behind the head. If that's too much balance, then just keep that top hand down. Hairline, bring the legs forwards. you're gonna take that leg backwards that's on the top, tap it down, reach it up and over, tap it in the front as far as you can without letting the upper body move. Now try to stick that bottom leg down into the mat as hard as you can. Really push down into the mat with every part of the body that's touching it. The toes come up as high as you can. Reach backwards, engage the abdominals. Feel those abs working here. I took Abigail's bar class the other day. My booty was on fire and my abs were even more on fire. So if you guys haven't taken Abigail's class, woo! Good. You're gonna bring the leg back. You're gonna bring it forwards all the way. Lift the leg up through the middle of the rainbow. Hold the leg long. Then you're gonna bend the knee in towards the chest. Kick the leg straight out. Circle the leg all the way around. And then bend the knee in towards you. Extend the leg out. Push down through those abs in that bottom leg. Down and reach. Take a big deep breath, bend the knee in, reach the leg straight out, circle around, squeeze your glutes as you work. Whoop, that bottom leg wants to come up on me. I'm gonna secure it down, reach, bend through this. Good, reach the leg out, bring it back, hold it back, and we lift and lower, 7. Squeeze those glutes in the outer thighs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here in the middle, little tiny circles forwards just to finish these off. We're going back standing after this. And then we're gonna circle backwards for 8, 7, 6. Reach through those toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Hug that in. Just go on the back and hug the knees in here. Just kind of rock from side to side. Give that a little massage. Then we're going to rock ourselves all the way up. And we're going to come up standing. Meet me up on the mat, please. Okay. Little combination of leg work here just to get the blood pumping again. Although that one made me out of breath just working on the balance on the ground. Everybody with me? We're doing good?
Yep.
Here we go. So let's start with our arms like a genie. They can be soft if you want with just the palm over palm. You decide what feels best. Feet are going to go a little bit wider than your shoulders. I want you to go down and then squeeze back up. Just do 3 more like that. Down and squeeze. 2. Now, come down, lift that left leg up and go back down. Same leg. 11. And 10. 9. 8. Kind of squeezing into that opposite side. 6. Purposely lift it. Squeeze it. 4. 3. 2. Now switch, other side. Go down and lift. 11. 10. 9. Keep breathing. 8. Draw those shoulders down. 6. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. Now we alternate sides. You can do this. Down, lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Keep those feet kind of wide. 6. 7. 8. We're going to 12. 9. My legs are shaking. 10, 11, now 12, don't go anywhere. Go down, hold it down. Abs pulled in, shoulders down and back. Just holding, feet are wide. Little pulses, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set, come on. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs, fold forwards. Walk your feet back and come down to the knees, but I want your knees to be wide. Knees and feet wide. Turn the toes under and hold here. Your hands will be directly beneath your shoulders whenever you press forward. We're going to do tricep push-ups, and then we'll push back and sit back almost into a child's pose, or that rest position. So remember, knees wide, feet wide. We'll go down for 2. 1 and 2. Then we push back and hold. We come forwards, hold. Elbows bend in towards the ribs for 2. Then we sit back. Good, push forwards. 3. And sit back. Good, come forwards. Down for 2. And we sit back. I'm going to show you an option. You can come forwards, bend for 2, and then come back to a hover with the knees lifted. Come forwards, bend for 2. Come back, knees in a hover. You can always just hold your plank, or you can go down to the forearms and hold there. Still working the whole body. Come forwards, 2 and 1. Sit back on the heels a little bit, come forwards, and 2 more. And we go back. Good. Shifting forwards, drop down for 2. Sit the hips back some, hold. You're almost there. Come forwards, 2. And we sit back. Come forwards, 2 more sets. Down, and we sit back. We come forwards for 2, almost there. Come on, you guys. Sit back, turn the toes under. Let your hands come back behind you and let your head come down. Just breathe. Good. Bring your hands onto the mat. Swing those legs all the way around in front of you. Let's bring the feet and knees into a parallel position where they're not too far apart. I want you to reach the arms out in front of you and draw the shoulders down from the ears, and then try to sit as tall as you possibly can. As you go down, I want you to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, and I want you to count to 8 in your head. Don't cheat yourself out of this, okay? You're gonna go down super slow, thinking about imprinting the spine. Really find those shapes. Good, once you're down, the palms come down and the heels pull in. Now we're pretty warm, so we're gonna go straight into these. Bridge with a single leg lift. So we're gonna come up, tuck the pelvis, lift the hips into the air just 1 time. If you wanna take your arms out a little bit wider, if you feel more stable there, I'm okay with that. You can also turn the palms up for a little bit of a challenge. Now tuck the pelvis a little bit right there. Pull the abs in. Try not to arch the back. You're gonna scoop and roll down. Keep those knees parallel. Try not to let them open. You're gonna tuck the pelvis. Lift the hips into the air. Hold it at the top. Hold here. Take 1 leg up to tabletop. Extend. Reach away. Pull back towards you. Reach and pull. 3 and 4. Good. 5, 6. Lift those hips. 2 more. 1 more. You're going to set that foot down on the mat. and then scoop and roll down. Bring your legs up to tabletop, squeeze your knees together. We will do the other side. Interlace the hands. You're gonna lift the chest and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good. Now we're gonna lift, give me little pulses. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower the chest. Bring your arms down by your side. Bring your feet down, parallel, but not all the way together. Place those arms how you like them. You're gonna tuck the pelvis, lift the hips into the air, hold here. Bring that opposite leg up, extend it all the way, reach away, and pull with a flex. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. 3. Press into those arms, straighten that leg. 5, 6, here's 7, and 8. You're gonna set the foot down, reach the arms up towards the sky. Open the arms. Exhale, hug a tree. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug a tree. Abs in. Inhale out. Exhale, pull. Hold here with the arms out at the T and scoop and roll down. You're gonna bring one leg up to tabletop and then the other. Knees go together towards the camera with an inhale for spine twist supine. Exhale, pull to center. Legs go over to the opposite side. And then exhale, pull to center. Legs go over. Exhale, pull. Good. Over and away. Exhale, pull to center. Then I want you to lift the head and chest, bring the hands up on the outsides of the legs, double leg stretch, reach. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. Keep those legs pressing to 45 degrees. If it's too much on the back, bring it up towards the sky. The head can stay down if needed. And 3. Let's do 2 more here, gang. 1 more. You're gonna bring your hands over the top of one knee. Reach the other leg out. Be firm with that point, reaching away from you. Keep breathing. Now, we're gonna interlace the hands behind the head. Find your rotation for the crisscross. Cross and cross. Cross and cross. Now we're gonna do a little add-on here. Hang in there with me. You're gonna rotate and hold. Little pulses. Pull the knee in 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. You can do this. Cross, pull the knee in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. Don't worry, we're gonna reverse that a little bit. I want you to rock yourself up or just roll yourself over. So you're gonna go onto the stomach. I call these diamonds. I love them, one of my absolutely favorites. So you're gonna come down, your knees are gonna go to the edge of the mat, and your feet are gonna go together. All the way down on the stomach. Your hands are gonna be palm on palm, and your forehead will go down on the palms. Biggest cue here is I want you to push your pelvis and the pubic bone into the mat. If that hurts, then maybe fold the mat over and double it up on your midsection. Hold this. Press the pelvis in, pull the abs up and in. You're gonna lift the legs from the knees, then lower down. If you don't give me that firm pressure in the pelvis, you're gonna feel too much low back. So I want you to feel your low back working, but I want most of the work to squeeze up through the glutes and lengthen through the quads and hip flexor. Little change coming up. We're gonna lift the upper body with it. Keep the hands on the forehead. We lift and we lower. We lift and we lower. Push that pelvis into the mat. Just a reminder to keep it safe. Lift. We are working the back though, so you should feel it working. Lift. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your feet together. Put the focus here and squeeze them hard. We're gonna lift up and add on. We lift and hold. We open everything out. Long legs. We pull back in and we lower. We lift. We open everything out. Superwoman. Pull back in. We lower. We lift. Open. Squeeze your glutes. Press your pelvis into the mat. Back in. We're down. One more. Lift, last one, we open out, pull in, and we're down. We're gonna pull the knees in, keep them together for this stretch. Sit back on the heels and stretch that low back by reaching the arms out in front. You're gonna walk your hands over to one side of the mat, hold there. You'll be sore in the glutes from those tomorrow, but maybe in the low back too, and that's okay. You want to work those muscles. Walk this across, hold here. Good, we're gonna slide back out, go down on your back for the hamstring pull, but again, let's roll down slowly. Working to get there. Extend the legs up, grab behind one leg, let the other leg feather touch the mat, and then slowly switch. Little double bounce of that leg as it comes towards you. Give it a little pull, stretch it. Rotate or stay centered with me, I apologize. Pull those legs up towards the sky. Try to touch the toes to the sky. Now rotation towards the leg and then to the other side. Now you're gonna hold it to one side, hold it here, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, woo, 4, 3, straighten those legs, engage the quads, switch last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. Good. And rock yourself up. Extend the legs out to the edge of the mat. Flex your feet. The arms are going to come out to a T, palms face forwards. Keep those feet flexed. We're going to rotate for the saw. Reach forwards, small finger to small toe. Look at the ankle. We lift to an L and we come back to the center. Rotate, we reach, shoulders down and away. We lift. And we open. Make sure those feet are still flexed. Abs in. Rotate. We reach, lift, and back into the center. Rotating, reaching up. You got this. Come on, lift and center. Open, reach, lift, and center. One more. Lift, and we open. Point your toes, reach the arms out, round through the back for that C curve. Then we're gonna roll all the way down, scooping through the stomach as you go down. Once you get all the way down to the mat, we're gonna roll it over. We did swinging standing, so now we'll add on swimming on the mat. You're gonna press your pelvis into the mat again. The arms reach long. You're gonna lift your chest, shoulders down and back. Then you're gonna lift the legs up from the hip, lift the arms and swim. Breathe in through the nose, patting downwards. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now drop down. Make sure you're not letting those knees bend. Engage the quads, Reach out as far as you can. Lift everything up. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more, in. And exhale. Drop that down. Bend the knees. Again, rounding the back. Knees are all the way together. Sit back on the heels and hold for a little stretch there. You can take the arms to one side or the other if you like. So since we have a little tiny bit of extra time here before we stretch, we're gonna work the glutes just a little bit more. So come up onto the hands, and if you prefer, you can come down onto the forearms. So how about we all just do that? We'll all go down to the forearms. That way it'll protect our wrists. Good. Then I want you to take one leg up. Hold here. Extend the leg straight out and point the toe. You're gonna lift the leg, abs pulled in, and tap the toe down. Lift and lower. 6, 5, try not to arch the low back. 4, and 3, good, hang in there. 2, and 1, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now big rainbow, go across the body, lift up, tap out to the side. Lift up, cross over, come up and out to the side. And 3, up and over, tap out. Good. 4, hang in there. You should feel that opposite leg working hard. 5. We have 3 more of these. And 7, you're almost there. And 8, lift the leg back up to the top, hold, flex the foot, bend the knee, lower the knee down just almost to the mat, flex and push the heel towards the sky. 7, 6, feel that other leg catching on fire. 4, 3, 2, and hold the leg up, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're almost there. Bring it in, open it out to the side for 8 and lower down. 7, 6, 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that in. Sit back on the heels. Take that opposite foot forwards, the leg that was on the ground, and just bring your hands on the inside of the leg and press your pelvis forwards for a little stretch right there. Now what you can do to open that hip a little bit is to flex the foot, roll the knee out, and then just kind of rotate towards that knee. I'll rotate my body a little so you can see. The knee's not up towards the sky. I'm kind of opening that foot. And then I'm just pushing away just ever so slightly. But remember, if it doesn't feel good, don't go past the point where you know your body can handle that stretch. Back into the center, and then I want you to swing that leg back around behind you. We're gonna come back down to the forearms. Opposite leg is working now. You can stay facing any direction you like here. You're gonna extend the leg straight out and hold. You're gonna lift the leg and tap the toe. 7, remember, abs pulled in. Nothing else moves besides the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, lift the leg, little pulses. 8, 7, that leg is shaking. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna go for that rainbow. Up, down, tap across the body, lift up and out to the side. Lift up and over, but again, nothing moves. Up and out. Here's 6, up and over. Here's 5, we're almost there, and tap. 4, and tap. 3, abs pulled in. The abs are working here too. Keeping that control over the core to keep it from moving. Last one, you're gonna pull a leg back up into the center, flex the foot, bend the knee, tap the knee almost to the mat, exhale, lift the heel. Bend and lift. 6, 5, very intentional movements. 4, 3, we're almost there. Come on, 2, 1 more, lift up, hold, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, open out to the side, lift and lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that down, and then come up. You're gonna swing that supporting leg forwards to stretch through the hip. Your hands come down to the inside of the leg. Feel that hip burning right there. Those glutes are burning. Hold here. Shoulders relaxed. And then if you want to roll onto the outside of the leg, you can just kind of press on the knee a tiny bit and hold. Good. Bring your hands down, swing that leg back, come onto your knees and your hands. Little cat stretch here to feel good. You're going to round the back, look at the legs, drop the shoulders away from the ears. You're going to press the pelvis down towards the mat, open the chest and look forwards. Again, tuck the pelvis first, then the rest of the spine will follow. You'll look at the legs, shoulders down and back. The pelvis, shoulders down and back, look forwards. Good, rounding, hold, and then pushing down, open. I'm gonna take my legs around in front of me, go seated with the legs extended straight out in front. I want you to kind of pull the flesh out from underneath your bottom so that you can sit even taller. Flex the feet back towards you, but engage the legs. Some of you, the heels might pop up because you're super flexible in this position. Dig your heels into the mat and engage your quads and glutes, and you'll still feel it. Lift the arms all the way up and then draw the shoulder blades down and back. You're gonna hinge forward, not rounding the back, keeping your feet flexed. And you're gonna get to a point where you can't go anymore, the stretch is too intense. Whenever you get there, you let the hands go down to the mat. You just grip in a little bit and you dig in a little bit deeper. If it helps, grab onto the legs to pull yourself forwards, relax the shoulders, and look at the ankles. If you want and you're able, you're gonna reach forward and grab onto the bottom of the feet and pull yourself a little bit deeper into that. Don't judge yourself based on how far you go into this stretch right here. Just enjoy the feeling of it. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let it out of the mouth. One more deep breath in, chin down. Exhale, let it go. Good. You're gonna come up, bring one knee in towards the chest. Hold here, sit tall. We're gonna rotate towards that leg, find a stretch. If you wanna take your elbow on the outside of the knee, you can. Just push and sit tall, hold that rotation and breathe. One more deep breath. Come back into the center, open that leg out to the side, keep that foot on the inner thigh. You're gonna lift and then hinge forward again towards that extended leg. Just finding the stretch that works for you in this position. Let your chin come down just a bit to relax the neck and take a breath. Good, you're gonna roll up from there. Take that knee back up towards the sky, extend the leg out, and then hinge forward in the center once more. Maybe a little deeper this time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth, sink. Let the chin drop a bit. Again, breathe in through your nose and really try to sink into the mat. Exhale. You're gonna roll up from here. Bring the opposite knee in towards the chest. Grab onto the leg, hand goes behind, find your rotation. And if you want, you can grab that elbow on the opposite side of the knee and hold for that stretch. Try to push up to a long spine. We're gonna rotate back to the center, let that knee fall open. The sole of the foot goes on the inner thigh. Flex that foot, and then we hinge here, angling our body towards that single leg. Breathe in a couple of times, and as you exhale, sink into the mat deeper. Good, roll up from here. You're gonna bring the knee up towards the sky, extend the leg out in front of you, point the toes out in front, your arms are gonna reach out in front, follow the belly, and then we're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time, scoop through the stomach, and then pull the knees into your chest, hug them, just give them a little rock side to side, and then you're gonna take the legs and you're going to cross one leg over the other. So let's all do the same leg. Take your left leg and cross it like a lady over the right. So cross that left knee over the top. Then your arms are gonna come out to a T, and you're gonna take your legs over to the right. So you've got your left leg crossed over, but you're coming over to the right. You're turning your head the opposite way, and you might even want to pull down on that knee just a little bit, but don't go any farther than your body allows. We're going to pull the knees slowly back up to the top. We're going to uncross. Take your right leg over the left. Then we're going to take the legs to the left. Turn and look the opposite way. If you want to place your hand on that opposite knee, you can, and pull down just slightly, deepening the stretch. Listen to your body, stretching out that low back here. We're going to slowly pull the legs back into center. I just want you to hug your knees into your chest really tightly. Give yourself a big hug. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. And then I want you to extend your legs all the way out. I want you to flex your feet back towards you. I want you to make a fist with your hands. And I want you to squeeze your whole body. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the feet, squeeze the hands, squeeze your shoulders, squint your eyes. Really tense up the entire body. Keep squeezing. Squeeze it really, really hard. And then let everything go. Let it sink into the mat. We're going to do that one more time. Again, flex the feet, engage the legs, squeeze your hands, squeeze your booty, squeeze those shoulders, make everything shake. Squint your eyes, squeeze your teeth together as hard as you can. And then sink and let it all go. Exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale all the way out of the mouth. Place the hands on the belly if you like. Again, taking a deep breath in through the nose, getting it deep down from the belly. Exhale, let it go. Let's do one more to finish today. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, let it go, sink into your mat. Good, we're gonna hug those knees into the chest. You're gonna roll to one side and then slowly push yourself up. You can sit however you like. Relax the shoulders, roll them back. Take a couple more deep breaths there before you leave your mat today. You guys did an amazing job. Really, really good.